Thank you, Sumit. Thank you, madam, for such insightful thought about AI. It's both positive and negative impacts on health, especially mental health. Fellow panelists, my seniors from the government, and friends. Very interesting and complex topic. Ma'am has already covered all the dimensions which we can relate to, correlate to mental health. Madam talked about socio conditions, economic conditions, and when we talk about socio conditions, it's in the larger group at that, and as well as the smaller group, maybe within families, within our own smaller groups. So these are the factors which has been impacting, and to me it seems it will keep on impacting mental health. When we talk about AI, definitely there have been, or there must have been, commercial motivations, the way it works. And interesting part is that it learns from you and tells you what you are, what you could be, and as rightly linked to Jyotish. So it is sort of, I will say it is Jyotish who is seeking input from you, seeing your behavior in social activities, social interaction, and results are fantastically good. And when I say fantastically good, there are reasons behind it why it is fantastically good, because when you are interacting in the social media, you are, I will say that you are the most natural, because you are not interacting with any professional mindset, any pointed mindset. So basically you are interacting freely, so that get your movements, your participation in different activities. That is where they capture the data, they get the data, and then ultimately tell you what you are, what you could be, what you should be, and all. Like any other innovation, like any other development, technology is equally good and bad both. What we have to see is that to put into the effective use, we need to know that what for it should be used and what for it should not be used. So when we talk about for what it should be used, what should not be used, it's definitely in the public domain. So now the challenge is that how do we educate our generation, how do we educate our society on the impacts of AI, or rather the negative impacts of AI, how they can capture our minds, or rather how they are capturing our minds have been, and how they can use it for helping us. So just like any other technology, ICT has been growing in the same in the same dimension, and AI, you can say that is basically collection of data, which is the advanced form of ICT. So it is important to know and to identify that what should be done, what should not be done, and then to communicate to the society. Now on regulatory part, what I think is that we talk about putting the guardrails, so we need to put that what all sort of uses should be allowed within the country, within the geography, and what should not be. Now, as far as there are advantages of using AI, which all also we all are aware. So I'll see that while we look at what for AI should be used. At the same time, we should know what for AI should not be used. Otherwise, we are already seeing the impact on our behavior, impact on our thinking, impact on our mindset, impact on mental health. If the data from the public domain is to be believed, even in towns and smaller cities, the search on mental health topics and the mental health, this has been increasing tremendously, and during last 2 years this search has been more than 40%, and which is definitely alarming for us as the society. It is alarming for us as part of being the part of the government. So I think we should work in all the 3 dimensions, that is education, that will help us in our new generation of what to do and what to not to do. Where to use AI, both for increasing the access to the services, the facilities, for diagnostics, and focusing ourselves on what we can do. So with this, I will stop here so that my fellow panelists can come and thank you.